Good morning, Bears fans. Welcome into Chicago Bears Now. My name is Harrison Graham. Got a little episode for you this morning at home. I'll be in the studio this afternoon for Bears Now Live, so be sure to subscribe and join us. Should be live around 4 o'clock. We'll take all your questions and catch you guys up on the latest Bears topics, maybe even a little Myles Garrett trade talk. We might have to work some of that in, so stay tuned for that. We'll do that this afternoon. But we do have some news. A potential Bears running back coach target is officially freed up. We'll tell you who that is and if the Bears could hire that person. Plus, the former Bears running backs coach, Eric Bieniemy, had some really strong words after leaving the Bears organization. So we will discuss all of that here on today's show, plus one other small piece of news, so stay tuned for that. But Eric Studesville, who Brad Biggs reported that could be a name to watch as the next Bears running backs coach. Been around the block, 58 years old, actually worked as the Bears, got his NFL coaching start with the Bears in 1997, was a quality control coach for 2 years, and then he became the receivers coach and an assistant special teams coach in 1999 and 2000. Went to the Giants, was their running backs coach for 3 years. Bills running backs coach for 4 years. Then he got elevated to run game coordinator as well for 2 years. Denver running back coach for a year. That same year, 2010, became the interim head coach when Josh McDaniels got fired mid-season by the Broncos. He ended up staying in Denver from 2011 to 16 under the new head coach, who I'm forgetting who that was. But he was there for another 6 seasons. And then he's been with the Dolphins ever since, from 2017 to 2024. He was the running backs coach through the whole time, but was run game coordinator initially, co-offensive coordinator in 2021, and then associate head coach in 2022. And that's multiple head coaches he survived. So I think that kind of speaks to, like, hey, different head coaches wanted to keep this guy around. Another note there is that he and Ben Johnson overlapped in Miami there for, I think, 3 seasons, 2017 to 19, I believe, before Ben went to Detroit with Matt Patricia and then eventually stuck around under Dan Campbell. So this guy has a lot of skins on the wall as a running backs coach in the NFL, and clearly is well liked because, again, multiple head coaches kept him in Miami as the running backs coach. And now he is officially freed up. Obviously, the Dolphins underwent a head coaching change. He is not being retained by Jeff Hafley. They're going with Ladell Betts, the former Giants running backs coach, which means Studesville is officially available for hire. And Biggs, who a couple of days ago said he's a name to watch, you would think the Bears would potentially pounce here. Ben's got a relationship with them. He's got 3 decades of experience in the NFL. You got to replace a high-end running backs coach in Eric Bieniemy. So it would appear that the stars could be aligning here for Studesville to be the next running back coach for the Chicago Bears. Again, the connection to Ben, he's coached in the organization before. He's got skins on the wall. You would think that this ends up being the case, but we'll have to wait and see. We also don't know if Will Lawing, the former Boston College offensive coordinator, if he's potentially an option to be the team's running backs coach. Unclear what his position's going to be as of yet, but he has reportedly been added to this staff as well, which we broke down that news last week for you guys. So keep an eye on Eric Studesville. Now he is available for hire, that the Dolphins have officially hired a different running backs coach in Ladell Betts. Okay, plenty more to discuss here, but today's show is sponsored by Rocket Money. And guys, Rocket Money's fantastic. If you're looking to scale back on your spending, if you're looking to grow your savings and ultimately, save up for your kid's college fund, or to buy a new house, or to just, get a new car, whatever the case may be, you got to take control of your financial life. And Rocket Money is going to help you do that. It's a personal finance app that can help you find and cancel your unwanted subscriptions, monitor your spending, and help lower your bills so you can grow your savings. It literally does all of those things. Let's just talk about monitor your spending. You can set budgets with Rocket Money. They will send you alerts. Hey, you've spent this much so far this month. You're on track to be under budget, or hey, you're spending too much. You better scale back this week. They do a really good job of that. You can check the categorized spending and see which areas you might be spending too much on or where you've got some more wiggle room. Talking about those subscriptions, you might find out that you've doubled up on certain subscriptions, like a streaming service or something like that. And with a few clicks of a button, you can get those canceled within the Rocket Money app. They will help take care of that for you. Lots of benefits. If you use the app to its full potential, you can save hundreds of dollars per year, like my wife and I have for the last couple of years, which allowed us to buy a new house. Get going with Rocket Money right now. Let them help you reach your financial goals faster. Join today, rocketmoney.com/bearsnow. That's rocketmoney.com/bearsnow. rocketmoney.com/bearsnow. It's better than your banking app. I can just about guarantee you that. So check it out today. Okay, speaking of the running backs coach, the former one, Eric Bieniemy, he's got skins on the wall as well. Did an interview today. You know, he's now officially back in Kansas City. He's the offensive coordinator, and had some nice things to say about the Bears, even went as far as saying is, A, it's a great organization, and B, it felt like home, but obviously the Chiefs and Andy Reid have kind of been home to him as well, so that was too good of an opportunity to pass up. I want to read this quote verbatim. Quote, "The Bears are a great organization and it felt like home. That was the beauty of it. It was real tough making this decision, but it was an opportunity to come home and it felt like I was leaving home. But if Big Red, Andy Reid, ever picks up the phone, that's the only person where he'll say, you know what, it might be time to return home because he's given me this opportunity, but it was real tough." And he also mentioned, you know, especially the way the Bears season ended. I think he's probably feeling a little bit like, man, like that team is maybe on the verge of doing something special, but he said a lot of special things in Kansas City. So, look, it's a no-brainer for him to go back and be the offensive coordinator for Mahomes and that crew. So, no one's blaming Eric Bieniemy, but I do think it goes to show that Ben Johnson's impact is real. And it's legit, and Eric Bieniemy has been around the block. He's been under good head coaches and good organizations. He's been under bad organizations. He knows what winning at the highest level looks like. I don't think he would throw out those comments lightly. Andy Reid had a comment like, hey, Eric Bieniemy's gotten to kind of go off on his own and learn some different things, and we're excited for those new ideas. I think he's talking about the running game, like that Ben Johnson running attack. I think you're going to see some of that infused into that Chiefs offense. So I think Ben Johnson in 1 year has changed the perception of this team in a major, major way. We saw it with the on-the-field play. We saw it with the way assistant coaches spoke about him. I mean, Richard Hightower said in training camp, we have a special head coach. And people were like, okay, let's see. And then they asked him late in the year, and he's like, I tried telling y'all, like, this guy's the real deal. So the ability to reset the culture and obviously just create a demand for winning and to execute that in year one is pretty awesome to see. And a guy like Eric Bieniemy to kind of to call it home, be like, yeah, it felt like home for me. Only being there for 1 year, I think that does speak volumes. Okay, we'll wrap on this. Joe Thuney is up for a new award. It's called the Protector of the Year Award for his play, and obviously as a protector for the Bears quarterback in Caleb Williams. One of 6 finalists. The Broncos have a couple. Left tackle Garrett Bowles and guard Quinn Miners. Dolphins center Aaron Brewer, who had a great year. Chiefs center Creed Humphrey. Joe Thuney. And then Lions right tackle Penei Sewell, the 6 finalists up for the award. I mean, I would make a strong argument for Thuney. Look at, the type of pockets Caleb was working with this year compared to before, right? Caleb did a much better job of just avoiding sacks this year, and the pressure to sack rate dropped a ton, and that's a QB stat. But he also just had much better play in front of him, and I think Joe Thuney's the ultimate glue guy in terms of being an elite player, but also a guy who kind of elevates the level of play around him. So can't speak to his play enough. Obviously a great trade executed by Ryan Poles last last offseason, so we'll see if he wins the award. But got to feel good about him moving forward here. He did not look like a guy who is aging as a player at all. I know he's in his 30s now, but hey, short week. Want to kick out the left tackle for a big playoff game? Yep, no problem. Played pretty well, so he deserves a lot of credit. He's been a hell of a player in this league for a very, very long time, and obviously we're hoping the Bears get some good years out of him moving forward. All right, that's going to do it for this morning's episode. We will be back later today for Chicago Bears Now Live, 4 o'clock Central. We'll take your questions, break down some other stories around the NFL and around the Bears, so keep us locked in for that. Hit that subscribe button, and as always, bear down.